Now, regardless of the chaos surrounding her on the hit reality show, The Real Housewives of Atlanta, you never see Phaedra Parks lose her cool. She never raises her voice. She is always a lady. And thanks to Simon & Schuster, the reality star and author now of the new book, Secrets of the Southern Belle, joins us this morning to catch us up on the book and her life on and off the show. I did read the book because I am a Southern Belle. At least I thought I was. I clearly have broken... No. I have broken all the rules of being a Southern Belle. Did you write the show because, the book because you think women have forgotten how to be a lady?
Well, I think being a lady is definitely a lost art. I mean, but of course, being on my show, we see very bad behavior. But with, social media, all of the Twitter trolls and, just people being mean, it seems to be more fashionable for ladies to be mean more so than nice. And so I just thought it would be refreshing to talk about being a lady and going back to some of the core values we used to really admire and we used to aspire to.
Now, I'll give myself a pat on the back. I do send handwritten thank you cards. That's in the book. I do not text. I still send Christmas cards after Thanksgiving.
I love it.
I do those things. What I don't do, however, is I let everybody know I've got on discount clothes. She says that's a no-no. But I'm so proud of the fact that
Well, I mean, a lot of times we're divulging too much information about everything. You go somewhere, people are telling you about their very intimate surgical procedures. If you're having issues, you can tell me you feel bad, but I don't want to know that you've had things removed, you've had things added. I mean, it's just certain things that should be a secret, and I just don't want to hear about all that stuff.
I wish you could teach me how to be what she calls selectively helpless. Because I'm the woman with the S on my chest. I think I can change my own tire, I can open my own door, but you're saying a true Southern Belle really has to selectively be helpless.
Well, a true Southern Belle can do everything. She's smart, she's witty, she's very creative, and she's very resourceful. So she can change the tire, she can put on some brake pads, honey. She can lower the transmission should she need to. However, if there is a gentleman in the room, she has forgotten all of these things, because at the end of the day, I think we all as ladies want to be treated like ladies. And if you're constantly, allowing yourself to do the things that guys should do, you'll never get that chivalry that we all desire.
I'm working on it. I'm working on that chapter. Anyway, let's move ahead to your show. This has been a crazy year, really. For all of the characters, I'm not sure what is in the water in the Real Housewives of Atlanta food craft services, but everybody just seems to be having issues this year, and yours specifically, just with Kenya Moore. I'm not really sure what is going on here. How you've handled that, again, going back to your book, how you've handled that is kind of with grace, but with a little edge to it at the same time. What's going on with your family?
Well, I think, it obviously is a television show, so it's for entertainment. So you don't always get to see the full gamut of, what truly goes on. Textgate happened in 2012. It's 2014, and they are still trying to run that storyline because some of us on the show don't have a lot going on outside of the show. And so, fortunately, I have several jobs, as I tell people all the time on the show, and I have many careers and many degrees. And so, unlike some of the other ladies, my life is very full, so I don't have to talk about something from 2 years ago constantly and obsess with foolery, because I actually have things that I have going on.
How do you balance it all? You've got family, the funeral director, you've got the show, you've got, honestly, that's a lot to put on one woman's shoulders.
Yes, I mean, I feel like I'm wearing the S on my chest some days, most days. It's really time management and prioritizing what's most important. And at the end of the day, I'm a mom first. I love my two sons. They are just, they're just my angels. And so that is my priority. And I work as hard as I do so that I can make sure that, in the event, which we will all have to go at some point in time, that I'm leaving a legacy that they can be proud of, that I'm leaving financial stability, that they can have resources so that they can fuel their careers, and I'm leaving them businesses that they can man or sell or do whatever they want to. I will put it in my will. They can't sell these things, but they'll have things that they can, use for their benefit. And so I think so many times, when we become successful successful, we forget about people who aren't on the same path. And so my goal has always been to reach back and bring people along with me. And so that was my thoughts when I went to mortician school. I mean, the funeral home, you know, you can hire lots of people. I mean, with the book, I tell women about being successful and how you create your own wealth. You can inspire yourself, but, you know, if you're the first to arrive and last to leave, by the end of the day, the CEO will know who you are, and that will put you in a position that you can be a power player and you can, you know, move up the ladder. And I just think people aren't teaching those old core values sometimes, and that's why it was really important for me, you know, as a woman from the South, but as a successful businesswoman, to write a book that really gives women hope. Because this book, you know, we've got everything from recipes down to, you know, tips about undergarments,
dress, yes.
you know.
Why they call it a foundation
Exactly,
garment.
why
That's
they call it
chapter.
foundation.
You gotta check that one out too.
You
Well,
know,
you're
so
walking the walk, and you look fabulous.
Thank
That
you.
is head to toe right there, definitely. Now listen, if you'd like more information on the book, Phaedra's actually going to be at Georgia Tech's Barnes & Noble store for a book signing tomorrow, Thursday, April 3rd at 7 p.m. We have all the information on our website, myfoxatlanta.com. Just click on the Good Day tab. 9:29 is your time now, and coming up on Good Day Atlanta, tax time still on our minds. We know that. Well, Dana Fowle has a look at today's Q&A.